We're now in another section of our Working with References AutoCAD course, where we're going to be looking at the reference palette. Now, the first thing we're going to look at is attaching references to our drawing. So as you can see, I've got attaching references complete open. If you want to follow along with the video, you need to go into your working files and find attaching references.dwg. You'll get to know that drill because I tend to repeat that before every video, just to make sure that you've got the right drawing open. Okay, so let's have a look now at our references palette. Now you'll find it on the Insert tab on the ribbon. There's the reference panel there, and you want to go to that arrow right there and click. That will open up your references palette. You can see that there's various areas on the palette which we'll look at as we go through this section, but it says external references there on the title bar, and you've got various icons that we're going to work on in a minute. Now, I don't have a lot of screen real estate here, but I'm going to show you something that's very neat with palettes in AutoCAD if you don't use it already. I can click and drag on the title bar and I can move that over here. Now, when you see that ghost image appear, you release the mouse button and it will dock that palette for you. Now, you can do that with any AutoCAD palette. Now, I'm just going to zoom out slightly here so I've got a bit more screen real estate in the drawing area. So you can see the external references palette there. Now, obviously you guys will have a much bigger screen than me. I'm restricted on screen space because of the way that I record the videos. But what you can do here is you can dock that palette and use it any time. So we need to start attaching our references now. So what I'll do, I'll go to this icon here and click on the flyout. And that gives me the option to attach lots of different types of files. There's the reference drawings, the DWGs. You can have underlays that are images, such as DWFs, DGNs or PDFs as well, or you can use just an image, like maybe a JPEG. You can also attach a 3D point cloud, or you can attach something from Autodesk Vault, which is a document management system. I'm going to attach a DWG, and as soon as I click on that, I can go and look for my reference file. Now what I'm going to do here is go to my Movies and Work files. There's the reference palette folder, and there's my drawings folder there. And I want to add the topography. You remember that one from previous videos? So I click on Open. Again, the settings are the same as when we were working with the reference panel. So it's an attachment type, scale, XYZ is going to be 1. You might want to tick uniform scale there maybe, and then all you've got to do is update the X value each time. Insertion point unticked, XYZ at 0. Path type will be a relative path, and the angle will again be 0 and the units millimeters. I'll click on OK, and you can see that goes in, and as usual it's telling me I've got unreconciled layers. I'll just close that for the moment. We then go back again to the flyout, attach DWG. We want the footprint foundation, remember the concrete raft that goes underneath the ground floor here. So I click on Open again, and again the settings remain the same. Set your uniform scale if you want to, nothing else changes. It's a reference attachment type. Click on OK, and that's added as well. Just as a quick sanity check, close the unreconciled new layers, go to the Home tab, and just check that you were on the right layer to bring those references in. If you weren't, just select the reference and just go to the Home tab and click on the layer pull down and update the layer properties. You can see that in this case, that reference is on the XREF layers because it's selected and showing XREFs in the layer pull down. So I'll just hit escape there to deselect. So that's how you attach your references using your references palette.